I'm photographer Mike Bowers and I'm talking pictures this morning with cartoonist for the Sydney Morning Herald and The Age, Cathy Wilcox, and a very warm welcome back.
Good morning, Mike. Good to be back again.
Election year, it's the calm before the storm.
Yes, it's sort of like a big, it's like your HSC, you know that you're going to be having to work extra hard.
Yeah, it's just over the horizon, it's just nearly there. Fiona Katauskas has the first day back at school. The coalition here seems to have its tail up because of the new school captain poll.
Yeah.
Happy new election year, Albo.
There's going to be a bit of sneering and swaggering. And who's this bearded young fellow in there? James Patterson.
James Patterson. And they say a week is a long time in politics. If he's going to be the school captain, he should tell us if he's going to steal the lunch money, shouldn't he?
He's going to be campaigning on the free lunches at the tuck shop. That works to get school captain every single time.
Mark Knight seems to think there's a new king of the bus.
I really love this cartoon. I feel like Mark Knight has been there. No matter how cartoonists present in adult life, the likelihood is that they were the bullied ones when they were young.
So he's probably channeling the bully. First week back sitting, and there was a lot of jockeying for position. You can tell that the shadow of the election was all over Parliament as they tested their lines, I think, on each other and where they were going to be and how they were going to position themselves. And the sun was wandering around the House of Reps during question time. It only happens at various times of the year.
I was wondering about that.
Matt Golding has the coalition operating room here. Now public service, we're just going to make 36,000 cuts, but I won't tell you where until after the operation.
Just relax, and whatever you do, don't woke up.
Don't woke up.
And there's a few consultants viewing. Outsourcing gas.
Yeah.
Service delivery, blip, 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 beautiful.
Matt Bissett-Johnson, if you think nuclear energy is a bad idea, what do you see what we're not talking about after the election? It's their Project 2020, shh.
Yep, you should always look behind.
Yeah. Run us through this, Cathy.
We've had a stern warning from the coalition about the sorts of nasty stuff that happens on X.
Peter Dutton is warning us about the dangers of unchecked nationalism, propaganda and racism on X.
Well, is that the same Peter Dutton who also warns us of the dangers of African gangs, Lebanese Muslim migrants, job stealing refugees, divisive woke Indigenous communists? So he's a very broad church
brush.
kind of warning you against things.
President Trump is talking about America a lot, but he's also talking about Gaza now.
He had already observed that Gaza was looking unlivable.
Yeah.
And for anyone who wanted to interpret that as thinking that he wanted to make it more livable for the Palestinians, that was apparently the error of their thinking.
How it started, safe zone here, and how it's going, development opportunities.
With glorious beachfront location, best weather, golf, 100% cleansed of terrorists, sympathisers, relations. So peaceful, so safe.
Yep.
And you just have to contact the Trump empire.
Yeah, Gaza Largo.
Yes.
Beautiful, Matt Golding. From the river to the Riviera, Palestine will be mine.
Well, to the man with a hammer, every problem is a nail. To the man with a real estate penchant, there we go.
Everything's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Ooh, David. Netanyahu and Trump, the Gazan Riviera, wish you weren't here. Postcards from the edge.
Yes, it's quite the edge, and it's got a few grueling details, like the odd
some lethovers from the previous
bombs.
Occupants. The Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, says he won't comment on a daily basis about Trump, but is this just, as Brett Lethbridge points out here, just fence sitting?
Gosh, it's a hard one, Mike, because it's all about a four-dimensional chess game. I'm more of the, better to die on your feet than live on your knees kind of thing, which is clearly a very different sort of a position. And that I should not expect that the politician is going to say the same sorts of things that I would say.
Right. My position on Trump remains unchanged. I shall sit on this spiky fence.
Yeah. Well, we just hope he's right. We hope he's right.
Yeah. It's been a great pleasure on Picking Events this week. I'll let you do the honours.
Okay. And it's back to you, David.